Well, Nick, I have to tell you, I'm not just a fan because you're incredibly gorgeous and that you are incredibly talented, and I've seen everything that you've done practically, but it's the amount of charity work that you do. It's almost exhausting. Every time I turn around, you're volunteering for something. You do everything from Broadway Bears to the Easter Bonnet to the Gypsy of the Year. And I was told that actually during the Easter Bonnet competition last year, Liza Minnelli actually slapped your naked butt. Is that true?
It is true. It's one of the most amazing moments I think that I've had so far in my life. Liza Minnelli's hand on my bare butt cheek. I wore the bonnet for the Guys and Dolls presentation at the Easter Bonnet, and we followed the opening number that she was a part of. And so I was waiting in the wings with my Easter bonnet on my head and not much else. And she came up behind me and slapped me on the butt.
Well, if you've seen that butt, you know it was one of Liza's best days of her life as well. I have to say that. But it's exhausting. Like, how do you find time to do all these different charities? You seem to never say no.
I guess I just make the time. I don't know. I think if it's important to you, figure out a way to do it, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm doing something else other than just performing, and I get something out of it too. I know that I am helping a lot of people, and that makes me feel good about spending my time to do that.
Nick, one of the most amazing things I think about you is that you're such a great role model for people in New York City and around the world. You're an out person. You're very, very intelligent, very talented, and you put yourself out there. What do you have to say to young people out there in New York City and around the world?
Part of the reason why I decided to become openly gay within this profession was because not only did I want to have the opportunity to inspire people to pursue whatever dreams they might have, performing aside, like anything they want to go for, but also to be true to who they are. And I didn't think how could I inspire youth to pursue their goals if I wasn't going to be open as an individual to who I was. I worked with an organization called Live Out Loud that works with inner city LGBT youth, and they want to connect those kids with mentors and people they can look up to and say, you know what, I can be comfortable with who I am and be open about it, and I can also achieve whatever goals I want to. They shouldn't look at it as a hindrance. And so I didn't really have a lot of gay role models growing up, and so I thought, you know what, I'm in a place where I'm successful with my aspirations, so I would love to be able to then in turn give back and be that person for somebody else.